Hello everyone, here we are, starting straight up with a speed up section. Yep, how about that? So, we're just gonna fight some trainers. Simple enough. Yeah, this is a there's a lot, I'm sure you can tell from the title, a lot happens in this one. I got a lot done, so expect a lot of speed up sections, because we have a lot of battles. That's what's good about SSN, a lot of, time to level up. Get it, I won't say what happens. I'll let it happen periodically. So basically, I'm just keeping Rosemary out in front. Makes things simple. Makes my life easy. By the end of this episode, Rosemary really gets some good, good new moves, a new move set. Pretty well leveled. Everyone got a couple level ups. So we're just getting the battles out of the way, you know how it is. I don't want to take these out because you never know, something might happen, and I don't know if people prefer if I show them. So that's why I do the speed up sections. I think it's better that way. But you know how it is. Battles, 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 battles. What you gonna do? Battles, battles, battles. We're just getting SSN done. It'll be done in a good pace, you know. Alright, we're jump cutting. I went to the Pokemon Center, but I'm gonna show off the computer here. Bill's PC stores Pokemon. Red's PC, my PC, handles item storage, which I'm gonna store a lot of stuff. Just want to see how it works. Professor Oak's PC, I actually didn't check that. I don't remember what it does, to be honest. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll check it another time. So yeah, this is how the storage system works. Thankfully, in future generations, you never really have to use this. Item storage is a lot bigger. They have different pockets for different types of items. It's not like this where it's all in one thing. You know, like that. It's a classic RPG style here. This is like the only thing that makes this RPG different is you have six Pokemon and 4 attacks for each Pokemon. That's pretty. It's a very simplistic format, but it's very unique for an RPG. Something I admire about Pokemon. Something I like. You know what I mean? Alright, so now we're back here. More fast forwarding. People to talk to. I got Snorlax's, talk about Snorlax. Couple of battles. This room's very worth it. We'll see why. Yeah. Lots of stuff going on. So one thing I wanted to do is really get rid of that Thunder Shock. It's such a weak electric type attack, and I pull it off, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, this room is definitely very well worth getting through. Here's another Pikachu. I didn't realize, for some reason I was thinking the grass gym was in this city, but no, it's the electric gym with Lieutenant Surge. I always liked Lieutenant Surge, I thought he was cool. Alright, these guys talk about Cut. Couple people here. We are going the required path. I forgot to go to an optional area, but I'll just take care of that real quick. There's only 2 battles in there, a couple people dialogue. Simple enough. Here's a Ponyta. Yeah. I'm sorry. Not much to say with battles. There'll be more to say later on. They talked about the Safari Zone in the future area. I'll explain that when it comes up. Now we're slowing back down, because here's where things get important. Talk about the captain getting seasick. It's interesting. Captain seems to be a sword master in his description, and he's very important for our story. And here is Jerk. Bonjour, Red. Ooh, I speak French now, so cool. Imagine seeing you here. Yeah, how's your Pokedex coming? Yeah, I don't care. I'm still better than you. Alright, we're facing off with Jerk. Now, I really want to point something out here. An old wives' tale about the first gen of Pokemon. I have a Pokemon in Jerk's party. That's very interesting because you'll see. I just want you to pay attention to certain Pokemon in his party. That's all. It's interesting. Jerk's about to use Eradicate. Switch to Tom for this one. I want someone with a good defense. But yeah, pay attention to this Eradicate. I just want you to take note that he is here because there's a little Pokemon wise tale I like to talk about next time we see Jerk. Low critical hits. I try a Bite here, being that it's a normal type move. I get a stab attack against Eradicate being a normal type. A stab attack, if you don't know, is if you attack Pokemon with the same type move, mainly normal type moves, you attack it with a 1.5% damage increase. It's really good. Zabra evolved into a Kadabra. This time he's doing a little better at it. He knows the move Confusion, which is a deadly move. All psychic type moves are. But yeah, you know. And here's Ivysaur. Jerk's Bulbasaur evolved. Sorry about the little pause there. Of course, good thing I have Jimmy here. Flying types are very effective against grass types. It's making me rethink about getting a fire type, but I don't know. Flying types have a lot of weaknesses, and it'd be nice to have a fire type, especially with their high special attack stats. I'll tell you right now, at the end, well, there goes Jerk being Jerk. At the end of this episode, I am going to have, I am going to change my mind about one of my party members I intended to have. But here's the captain. I'm rubbing his back. I'm trying to make him feel better, and I did it. For some reason, I thought I'd get medicine and then send it to him, but I think I'm thinking of silver version and gold version. The certain city, and he gives me HM01, which is cut. Something I like is from now on they explain what the TMs and HMs are. It seems like they fixed their mistake. And I get upset because nobody can use it. Usually I have a Pokemon that can use cut by this point. That's why I was a little upset. So I'm going to spend some time I forget which Pokemon can do cut or not, because in Gen 1 is far different than today's Pokemon standards of what Pokemon can do what and what movesets they have. Especially with the physical special attack separation in Gen 4. So I get a little confused. In the end, though, I end up finding Pokemon. You'll see. There's an optional route. It only has 2 battles. Get it done real quick. Should have sped this part up, but whatever. I think you guys earned a regular speed ed battle. You know. Jimmy's taking care of business. It's very good to have a flying type, especially when you're fighting fighting types. There is a fighting type trainer in the Elite Four, so that's what Jimmy's definitely going to help me out with that. And Pikachu, Rosemary's trying to learn Swift. That's very good. I was waiting for Pikachu to learn a new move naturally. It was hard to decide, but I ended up doing with Growl. I didn't want to get rid of Quick Attack because it's very good to make sure I kill for Pokemon. And at the same time, I don't want to get rid of an Instant Paralyze move until I get a move that gets a higher chance of paralyzation as a side effect. But yeah, we're pretty much spamming Thundershock with all these water types lately. What are you gonna do? Squirtle's not My Squirtle, War Turtle or Tom is not that it's not gonna be the our main team member for a while. Especially at the grass gym. Whenever I get to that, I don't even. Is there a grass gym? I know there is in Gen 2. I'm getting really confused right now. It's been a long time since I played the 8-bit Pokemon games. Usually, I make sure I play I always made a lot of replays of these Pokemon games, every one I have. But I've been playing the newer ones lately, especially Soul Silver. I play Soul Silver over and over and over and over. I love Soul Silver. Of course, Gen 2 is my favorite. I love Johto. I didn't really explain that. We're in the Kanto region, by the way. Every Pokemon has a different region, including the Pokemon Coliseum series, and a couple others. A lot of them are based in different terrains. Every region is named after a Japanese city, and right now I'm in Kanto, the Kanto region. Something you'll notice about the cities, though, they always have a connection to each other. In Gen 1, for example, you start in Palette Town, and a palette is a thing painters use to keep the colors of paint on, so you always have it close to you so you can use it. And then each city is a color. Cerulean City, Pewter, Cerulean, Viridian, Lavender, Fuchsia, really weird, really off color names, that sounds like city names, but they're colors. And then you end up in the Indigo Plateau to defeat the Elite Four. So it's pretty cool. Alright, and soon we'll get a jump cut very abruptly. There's going to be a lot of abrupt jump cuts, so I apologize for that. Why did I show this whole layout? Oh yeah, that's right, I remember. I wanted to show something off. I think I meant to speed this up, but I didn't. Oh well. Yep, after you get cut, which makes you might want to do those last two fights outside on the deck, because then you'll lose experience. The SSN leaves, and for Game Boy Classic standards, it looks pretty good. The boat and its movement cycle. Considering it's a Game Boy Classic game. You see that Great Ball? Really wish I kept that Great Ball. And you'll see why. You'll see why. Alright, so now I work on, well, first I go to Pokemon. Well, no, first I go to the Mart, stock up. It's important to do that. Now I get Super Potions, which I need at this point. Potions won't do it anymore. HP's going up because I'm training my Pokemons. I'm getting Awakening, especially all the grass types around the area. A lot of no sleeping powder, or moves that cause you to fall asleep. Wish I had them when I was fighting Jigglypuff over a lot of Jigglypuffs over at before I reached Pewter. I didn't get that on the screen, unfortunately, but they're not that rare. So we heal up real quick. Oops, excuse me. That was rude. Hope you didn't hear that. But of course, from this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Jump cut. Yep, so I catch a Drowsy. I could have sworn Drowsy can use cut. I really could have sworn. I mean, why not? It's got those claws, It's nice to have a psychic type available, too, just in case I need one. I'm not going to keep in my party. I give it a nickname, even though I'm not keeping my party. I name all my Pokemon I tend to use HMs for Slave. Yep. Because they're an HM slave. You know what I mean? I explained HM slaves last time. I'm not going to do this now. So yeah, here we go. Cut. Not able. Unbelievable. Another thing, I could have sworn Diglett knew how to do do cut, but in the end of the day, I ended up keeping it. This is now a permanent member of my team. I am naming Diglett. Wait for it. I'm naming Diglett Greg, one of my friends. His YouTube channel is still in the works, but it's coming soon. He's a mad military man. So yeah. Plus, I actually got lucky. I didn't think about this till now, but a ground type comes really in handy. That's why I think Diglett Cave's so conveniently next to the electric type gym. And ground types are good. You know, they don't have many weaknesses except for flying. And and when it comes to electric types, they're completely you can't hit a ground type with an electric move. It's so great to have. And even at a lower level, I was able to beat the Elite Four. Here's an Oddish. Finally, I found a Pokemon that use Cut. One with no arms and leaves on their head. I don't know how they can use Cut, but I'm not complaining. What are you gonna do? So yeah, go to the Pokeball. And this will carry around with me for a while. I put Drowsy in my storage box, so yeah, you know. Oh wow, I didn't leave it in. I'm sorry. The reason why I said I wish I had that great ball is because I found a Dugtrio level 31, and I got to like 1 HP, and I couldn't believe it. I needed a great ball for that. I was so upset because that's a rare find, and I would have loved. Now I have to. Well, I'll always get it to Dugtrio. Dugtrio is a great Pokemon. Very fast. It's, excluding it's second to Voltorb and Electrode as the fastest Pokemon in the game. Slave 2 is the name. I pretty much number them. You didn't have numbers in the original, so you end up putting the words down. So yeah, Able, yes. Learned Cut. Done. I'm just gonna carry it on. I think you can learn Flash too. I gotta find Flash if I want to do the optional thing. By the way, I made a mistake. Diglett Cave's not the optional one that's completely dark and you flash for. It's another one. It's gonna be another cave. I don't know when we see it, but I think it's by Pewter City. I want to say so, but I'm not sure. So yeah, look how great that is. Dig's the only ground move I have, so a little tricky with Voltorb being faster than me. That's the thing you gotta watch out for when you use Dig. You gotta make sure, if you're under leveled, you gotta make sure you don't, you know. So I jump cut to all 3 of these battles, so I had to go to the Pokemon Center each time, because Greg's a couple levels under. So, not gonna, it's gonna get hit a lot. It doesn't have great defense, but it has great speed, which is very good. But it's still not as fast as an electric type. Electric types are very fast. That's what they're known for. So yeah, you know. Just beat a gentleman there with his Pikachu. And here's the puzzle. You gotta find a switch in these garbage cans. You gotta find the second one in a row. If you don't, the puzzle starts all over again. A little hint: the second one's always right next to it, but I always screw up which one's the one next to it because it can be the one on above, below, to the right, or to the left. But then I finally do it. And here is our 4th gym battle. 4th? Let's see, Brock, Misty... No, I'm sorry, 3rd gym battle with Lieutenant Surge. Oh yeah, the racist American stereotype. Every gen of Pokemon, whether you want to face it or not, has a stereotypical racist character or Pokemon in the game. So that's Lieutenant Surge. Like Ludicolo is clearly the Mexican racist stereotype in Gen 3. It's not racist. I'm not trying to be racist. I don't mean that. It's just a joke. But there is a stereotype in every game, you know. That's Japan for you. They the term "I'm offended" isn't that as what's the word, overdone as it is here. But yeah, I used a rare candy on Greg. I felt like it'd be very. I don't usually do that, but I made an exception this time because I really want to get Greg as close to my team as possible, and I wanted to get them ready for this gym battle because it's pretty tough. It is pretty tough. But I amazingly one-hit KO everybody because ground is very effective against electric. In fact, it's the only thing. It's like one of the only things really effective against electrics. Here's a Raichu, his star Pokemon. And I can't wait to get a Thunderstone so I get my Raichu. I love Raichu. I always get a Pikachu when I play this game. I love Raichu. It's a fantastic Pokemon. And yeah, took it down. As I was praising it. Greg's level 22. Very good. He's pretty much up to par with the rest of the team already. I'm glad. It appears like all the traders are giving you the badge within the game. You know what? I think in the remake, where Brock was the only one who did that. Because the original seems like they all do it within. And then now they're starting to tell you where the TMs are, which I love. And I'm going to use that right away. I mean, you know who I'm using it on. Like I said before, I couldn't wait to replace Thundershock. Especially thinking that while I was recording this, and I forgot I get this TM after I beat Surge. And yeah, Pikachu Nano's Thunderbolt. Great attack. Great attack. But anyway, we're at the end of the episode, guys. I've been Billy, your video game analyzer. Have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you next time.